KM, PDN, Post, DNC. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out. So shortly before, a little bit after 2 o'clock this afternoon, our officers from the Southern Precinct Command received an information of a lifeless male located in this an apartment unit right behind me. Our officers then responded, immediately discovered the 61-year-old male within the unit, which then our officers immediately contacted the Guam Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division and of course our crime scene investigators. This is an ongoing case. We are still very early in this investigation as we move forward with this death investigation. So as of right now, as you can see, we have our detectives from CID here and also our crime scene investigators, and they're going to be saturating the area, interviewing neighbors, interviewing tenants within the apartment complex. So as we gathered the information, it was reported that the individual was discovered by his wife.
All right. Now, Mayor Gail Alvarez had indicated that this is possibly a homicide. Can you confirm that assertion?
We are moving with a death investigation, and the only reason is because of the fact that absent our CME pathologist to conduct an autopsy and everything. Okay, so we're going to move forward with our death investigation. Once we find the cause and manner of death, we'll make the reclassification and movement of if in the event it moves in that direction. But this is an ongoing death investigation. So absent a CME, the Guam Police Department is going to be sticking with the death investigation for this case.
Is foul play suspected?
Yes. We're anticipating an autopsy to be done.
Is foul play?
I'm not going to divulge any other information other than the fact that we are moving with a death investigation.
What time was he found by his wife today?
We got the call around 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2 this afternoon.
I understand that this individual, he doesn't work and he's always here at home. Have you guys confirmed that, and have you confirmed if there were any visitors? We're still early in this investigation. As I mentioned, this is pretty much our preliminary portion of the case. It's still really, really early in this case. As more information develops, as our investigators get more information, it'll be annotated and of course prepared with a report and of course any other findings.
So are you able to comment on the state of the victim?
We're not going to disclose any information as to the victim. Again, we're very, very early in this case. So, as more information is available, we'll be able to disclose that to the media.
How soon can we anticipate an autopsy with the lack of a medical examiner? I know that other cases remain pending because of that.
You're absolutely correct. It is that timeline, dealing with COVID and of course the quarantine issue. So, getting either the pathologist to come up from Hawaii or from the greater United States, that's always going to be the challenge with the quarantine. But as soon as that's readily available and autopsy will be performed, we'll move again with findings of the causation and of course the manner of death.
Mayor Alvarez indicated that the last name of the victim is Castro. Can you confirm that?
We're not gonna release any information pertaining to the victim other than his age. He's a 61-year-old male.
How much more difficult does it make it for detectives and investigators with that delayed autopsy?
Gone are the days where our chief medical examiner can actually come on scene, bring a former crash investigator. We were able to determine, move with the findings and, move towards the direction of where the investigation needs to go. But nonetheless, these are just supplemental information that can be added to the report or added to the investigation. We anticipate an autopsy will be performed. It may not be done tomorrow. It may not be, hopefully we can get it done within a timely manner. Okay.
With everything that the mayor had said, as you heard from Jolene moments ago, it looks like family members are also on the scene. At least that's what Mayor Alvarez was saying. Have investigators spoken to them yet? And what is kind of their mood, their demeanor? That's part of the investigation. We talked to the immediate next of kin, the close contact, immediate family members, absent of the next of kin, to find out, the last time the individual was seen and everything. So these are always are part of our investigatory process when we do cases like this.
It can be as simple as the preliminary case coming out from patrol to as complex as our detectives from CID. But nonetheless, everybody that has an association with the individual will be interviewed. Okay, good. Right.
What part of the apartment was it? His room? Was it in his living room? It's his apartment, right?
Yeah. To just again to protect the integrity in this case, we're not going to really divulge that. We're not going to divulge this information.
So it's not like he was missing prior to him being discovered.
Nope.
Was his wife? Did his wife arrive home to discover him, or was she home and then woke up?
Well, we got the call again. We're very early in this case. So other than the information that we got, the call, the Southern Precinct Death Squad received the information shortly after 2 o'clock this afternoon. So putting that and piecing that together, again, it's going to come from our detectives and of course our preliminary officer from the Southern Precinct Command. Okay.
Anything else that the community can do to assist investigators with that?
Thank you for that. Again, this is a death investigation. Any information that we get outside of where we are, within the proximity, if anybody has any information, saw something strange or unusual along Route 12, along the main the strip here in Santa Rita, adjacent to the apartment complex, give us a call at 472-8911. Or, you can practice full anonymity by submitting a tip to the Guam Crime Stoppers at guam.crimestoppersweb.com. Again, 2 hours prior to that, we want to go back, in the morning hours to the midday hours, 2 o'clock. If anybody has seen anything, anything strange or unusual along, we asked the resident. This is a really quiet neighborhood. It's still, Pillar families still reside within this area, and, something strange or unusual that may have caught your eye or attention, give us a call and we'll be more than happy to entertain this information.
Now, Sergeant Tapao, I see right behind you, directly on that telephone pole, it says that they have CCTV surveillance. Now, has GPD already reached out to the owners of this apartment or whoever is authorized for that CCTV?
As mentioned, we're working with everybody within the apartment complex to include the adjacent neighbors. So any information that we get, any tips that can lead, that can aid our investigators, we'll be more than happy to, entertain that. Okay?
Thank you, sir.